beautiful people, and welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you are new here, hey, what's up? My name's Dani, and in this video I'm going to be giving you all 10 tips on how you can live a healthy lifestyle. I feel like every time someone talks about living a healthy lifestyle, it's always spoken about in terms of physical health as opposed to mental health. So in this video, I decided to talk about both of those. So hopefully you guys are excited. If you are, make sure to let me know in a comment down below. And without further ado, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. Tip number 1 is to wake up at the same time every single day. I remember when I was in high school, I had to wake up at 6:30 every single morning. And as annoying as that was, because it was a daily routine with the exception of the weekends, my body got really used to waking up that early, and I found myself waking up before my alarm really often during the week. But since being in college, that has completely changed, and there are days where I don't have to wake up until 11 a.m. if I don't need to, because that's when my first class is, or there are days where I have to wake up at 7:30 for an 8 a.m. It really depends on the day, and since being in college, my body hasn't really established an internal alarm clock, but I think that's a really good thing for everyone to have because it kind of just promotes a healthy lifestyle and makes sure that you are up at a certain time every single day so you can be super productive and get a lot done. Tip number 2 is to stretch every single morning. Stretching first thing in the morning is the best thing that you can do to wake up your muscles and get yourself ready for the day, and being flexible is such a great skill to have because it really lessens the likelihood of you getting injured in sports or just daily tasks that you perform throughout the day. Being flexible is such a great skill to have, and it really promotes living a healthy lifestyle. I am a huge fan of coffee. If I could start every single day with Dunkin' Donuts iced latte, I would, because that just means that every single day would be great because those things are just amazing. But I do think it's important for everyone to try and limit the amount of caffeine that they drink during the day, especially after a certain time, because that can really prevent you from getting a good night's sleep. I also think it's important for people to explore different ways of getting caffeine, because I know that coffee is amazing, but it does make you very jittery, or at least it does that to me. One thing that I recently found out is that the strawberry acai refreshers from Starbucks, which is one of my favorite drinks from Starbucks, actually has caffeine in it, and it's enough to give you that little kickstart for the day, but not enough to make you feel jittery. My next tip is one that I am a huge advocate for, and that is to not skip breakfast. I know that a lot of people will make the argument and say that they don't like feeling full in the morning, or they don't have enough time to eat breakfast, but as cheesy as it sounds, I do think that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, especially if you are trying to limit the amount of times that you snack during the day, because I know that, I'm a huge snacker and I love snacking, so I sound a bit hypocritical. But as much as I love my Cheez-Its and my Goldfish, I think it is a lot better to fill up early in the morning on protein and fruit than it is to snack around 11:30 or 12 on really unhealthy food. My next tip kind of caters both to physical and mental health, which I think is kind of cool, but my next tip is to create a vision board. Personally, I think vision boards are one of the best ways to get inspired, whether you want to work out more or you want to feel a certain way. Vision boards are the best for that. But my only issue that I've run into is the fact that I am not crafty at all. I cannot draw. Even like collaging and scrapbooking is hard for me because I just am not artistic in any way in that sense. But one thing that I found really helps is Pinterest. I always feel like such a 45-year-old mom when I talk about Pinterest, but I think recently it's become a lot more popular with people my age, which it's about time. But I'm a huge fan of Pinterest. I use it all the time, and if you guys want to check out my Pinterest, shameless self-promo, I will have it linked down below. I just think it's so much fun to create a bunch of different boards, whether they're filled with healthy food recipes or workouts or outfit ideas or picture ideas. Anything like that can really get you inspired and promote living a healthy lifestyle. See, everything ties right back to that, which I think is kind of cool. My next tip is to get up and get moving. The gym is not for everyone, and I will be the first one to say that I have never really enjoyed going to the gym. Granted, when I was younger, I had a really hard time gaining weight, so the gym was the last place in the world that I wanted to be. But regardless, the gym isn't for everyone. Sometimes people feel uncomfortable just going to the gym and being around all those people. Some people don't enjoy the machines that the gym has to offer, and that is totally okay. But there are a bunch of different ways to get yourself moving on a daily basis, whether it be workout classes like SoulCycle or Pure Barre, or if it's just little workout videos on YouTube. Anything like that works, and you just have to find something that is right for you. And my last few tips are catered more towards towards mental health as opposed to physical health, and my first one is to meditate. It's not that I didn't believe in meditation, because that sounds really dumb and that's not true, but I never really thought that meditation would be something that helps me or like is an effective way of like handling stress or anxiety or anything like that. But there was one day that I was scrolling through Instagram and I found this app called Headspace, and this is not sponsored whatsoever, although I really wish it was. But Headspace is basically an app that gives you daily opportunities to do 5-minute meditations, 10-minute meditations, anything you want really. It's definitely something that takes some getting used to, and I don't do it every single day, but I find that when I do, I have a much clearer head and I'm ready to take on whatever the day has to offer. That sounded super cheesy, but it's true. These next two things kind of go hand in hand, and I think that they are both super important when it comes to promoting good mental health, and that is to practice gratitude and positive affirmations. I have always believed that you get what you put out into the universe, and what I mean by that is if you're a negative person and you're constantly putting out negativity and just saying all these negative things, that is all that you are going to attract, because no positive person or positive energy wants to be associated with a negative person. Doing something as simple as writing down some things that you are grateful for every day, or practicing positive affirmations either about yourself or other people, can really help your mental health and just alter the kind of person that you are as a whole. I'm definitely not explaining this as well as I should be, so I will have a few articles linked down below or Pinterest pins, whatever I can find, just to give you guys a little bit more information on what I'm trying to explain. This next one is also super important, and it's something that I am a huge advocate for, yet again, and that is to take responsibility for your own shortcomings and remember that it's more important to be kind than right. I think it's kind of self-explanatory, but the way I interpret that is the fact that no one likes conflict. Like, no one likes fighting with their family or fighting with their friends, and if you do, I think that is an entire other issue. But I think that at the end of the day, if you are fighting with someone that you actually really genuinely care about, it is more important to be kind in this situation than it is to prove your point and be correct. Because I have seen so many friendships end because one person in an argument needs to be right and needs to constantly prove their point, because all that does is push the other person away, and then that is the end of that friendship. I think that's just a really important thing to keep in mind, because especially when I was younger, I definitely didn't practice that, and I felt like I always needed to be right in any argument. But as I've gotten older, I've realized that the value of a friendship, or how much you value a human being in your life, is much more important than being correct. And my last tip is kind of a basic one, but it's something that's helped me a ton recently, and that is to take time every single Sunday to plan out your week ahead and make to-do lists. If you are a student like I am, I know that things can be so overwhelming because you feel like you constantly have a bunch of things that you need to do, both in your school life or in your personal life. It can get super overwhelming, and I totally feel that. So something that's helped me a lot is just taking time every single Sunday at the beginning of the week and writing down everything that you need to get done. And then throughout the week, just checking off one by one everything that you've gotten done. And by the end of the week, you feel super fulfilled and you feel really proud of yourself because you've gotten so much done in just 7 days. This can really improve your mental health and just reduce the amount of stress that is in your life, because it teaches you time management and shows you that it's not impossible to get all the things that you need to get done. So that is it for my video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure to let me know in a comment down below. I will be responding back to every single comment on this video, which is super fun. So make sure to say hi, give me some feedback, and I will make sure to get back to you. Also, don't forget to check out all of my social media sites that are always linked down below. And with all that being said, I will talk to you guys next Sunday in a new video. I'm back. Alright, before you click out of this video, really quickly, I thought it'd be kind of fun to host a giveaway for you guys. This is super impromptu, and I'm literally in the middle of editing this video, and I wanted to add this in, but I want you guys to comment down below any comment of your choice, preferably a video idea for the upcoming months, just to help me out a little bit, along with your Instagram handle and your Twitter handle, and I will be choosing one of you guys to win a 2018 planner along with a Starbucks gift card. Basically, all you have to do to enter this giveaway is comment below what I said earlier and follow me on my Instagram, my Twitter, and subscribe to my vlog channel, and oh yeah, subscribe to this channel, and that's basically it. I just thought that this would be kind of fun, and if you guys are into it, make sure to enter, and I will talk to you guys very soon in my next video. Bye!